Hello, welcome to another video. I am out here today in the backyard because it's just such a beautiful day and I'm really soaking in the sun. I love the sun. My name in my language, Hmong, means the sun, so I'm all about the sun. And we're going into fall soon. Well, we are in fall, but like the season is catching up, the weather's catching up, and it's going to be chilly, and so I just really wanted to be outside today. So I hope you are enjoying the new scenery with all these nice trees in the background. It feels so amazing. I didn't even prepare this. I just came out here, propped my phone on here, and here we are. All right, so I am here today to share with you what I call the hierarchy of change, or also known as, some people call it the pyramid of lasting change, or just lasting change. And it is this belief, or these different levels that you change at in order to create lasting change. And so I don't have a visual here with me, but if you just Google the hierarchy of change or the pyramid of lasting change, you will probably find what I'm talking about. And before I start going into what it is, I just want to share with you the the synchronicities of how this came about. So I'm actually working with my client a lot on identity, and I've shared this hierarchy of change with her. And then I've also, just this past week, like the training is still happening today actually, I'm part of a 5-day training workshop that's all around creating lasting change and creating a movement in your life, and how at the root of it is your identity. And they also talk about this hierarchy of change. And then there's one more thing, and then the third thing is that I am retaking the Manifestation Babe Academy by Kathrin Zenkina. If you do know her, she's amazing. If not, go check her out. But yeah, I'm taking another round of her academy, and I've taken the first round 2 years ago, and I'm doing it again as a new version of myself, and I really am excited to see what unfolds from there. But the first module, which I just took yesterday, was all around the hierarchy of change. And so I was like, there's 3 things going on this week around this. And so I'm like, well, I need to talk about it, right? And I need to share it. So here we are. So the hierarchy of change is this pyramid, and there's different levels. So like normally, this is not the actual pyramid, but normally you have on the bottom, it is the environment, right? Your current reality. So the current reality around you, your environment, who is around you, what is around you, basically your environment. Okay, so that is at the bottom. And then on the next stage up, or the next level up, kind of like think about it as, what is that one pyramid? The pyramid of your needs. I forgot what the name is, but yeah, so one level up from that is the behaviors. So the behaviors you have, right? The actions and the habits that you're portraying, that you're using, and that you have, basically. So the behaviors is one level up, and one level from the behaviors are your capabilities. So what are you able to do? Your skills, your knowledge, right? So that is capabilities. And then on top of that are your values and your beliefs. And as we go up, it's getting a little bit smaller, right? And at the top of that are your values and your beliefs, right? Like, what do you believe in? What do you value? And then on top of that is your identity. So up there is your identity. Who do you identify as at the I am level, right? So an example would be, I am confident. I am a hard worker, right? Whatever identity you identify with is at that level. And then at the very top of the pyramid is spirit. So that is basically your highest self. your limitless nature, what you are here to be, something that is bigger than yourself, spirit, source, whatever you want to call it, God, universe, whatever you identify with, that is at the top. And so usually people think that, hey, if I want to make a change, I'm going to start at the bottom. I'm going to change my environment. I'm going to change what's down here. And then from that, or they'll either go into changing their behaviors, right? They're going to change the actions that they take. They are going to change the habits that they do. Maybe eat, like, take for example, losing weight. Maybe they're going to eat less, or maybe they're going to exercise more, right? Those are habits, those are behaviors. And then sometimes most people also change their capabilities. From there, they need some skills and some knowledge. So once you start changing your habits and changing the things that you do, then you maybe want to learn a little bit more about what to eat, what not to eat, right? The knowledge you have around losing weight and etc., right? And then obviously when it goes to the values and belief, well, maybe values and belief are like working out is whatever your belief is I have to work out in order to lose weight. I have to do this or that. Like, I believe that in order to gain muscle or gain or lose weight, I need to do this. So that is in the realm, in the level of your beliefs and your values. And then you have your identity. So people usually start at the bottom and start changing their environment first. And that's where we see a lot of people go wrong. Or not that they go wrong, but they are tackling this situation from the wrong point, or it's a point that is not sustainable, because I think you might know where I'm going with this, because the truth is we have to shift on the identity level. And then from that place, everything below that becomes easier. You don't have to fight yourself. You don't have to like muster up all your motivation to go to the gym, to do stuff, to eat healthier. You don't have to force yourself to, and you don't have to say all these affirmations that don't sound true to you, like I am a healthy person or I am a fit person. Like, your beliefs will just change because you are now starting to identify as someone who is just healthy, right? So it depends on what your goal is, but the whole point of this video is to help you realize that it's not only the actions, the beliefs you tell yourself, the environment you put yourself in. That's all great. But if you're missing the piece of actually shifting your identity, what you identify with, on the I am level, I am a fit person, I am a healthy person. If you're not doing that and moving from that place, it's hard, because it's hard to fall back. It's easy to fall back on your old patterns because you're gonna fall back to your old identity, right? So if you are someone who hates working out and you identify as someone who's unhealthy, there will be maybe a few days or weeks where you're working hard and you're using all the motivation that you have to work out and to eat healthy and to do this and that and move. But when your motivation runs out, you slide back to your identity of I am an unhealthy person. So that's why, in order to not slide back, you need to shift your identity. You need to shift how you see yourself at the identity level. And that is something that I help clients with, and we get really nitty-gritty with all the details of how to do that and like how that works and where to start, right? Because we're not taught this in school. So truth be told, I struggle with this. It's been 2 years, and sometimes I still go back to like the belief and value section of like, oh, this is what I value, this is what I would like to believe. But sometimes I catch myself because I'm like, wait, which identity am I functioning from, right? Because I have different parts of me, and some parts of my identity are still stuck in the old version of myself. And so I have to still check myself in order to make sure that I am building on this new identity and not reverting back to old patterns. And it's constant, and it's daily, and it's conscious, intentional work. So I want to share that piece, because people think that in order to change something about their habits or something like that, that they just need to start doing things differently. And not to say that that doesn't work, but again, I'm gonna sound like a broken record, it starts with your identity. It starts with who you identify yourself as, okay? And from that place, everything else flows more effortlessly. And I think that's just one piece that I want you to take away with you, is like, what is your identity? Who are you identifying as right now? What comes after the two words I am? Okay, I would love to challenge you to think about that. I am what? Depending on what you are wanting to work on. Like, for example, for me, I would say like my identity is I am a confident coach, right? Because if I'm thinking about my coaching business and like being an entrepreneur, I am resilient. Right? That's an identity of like resiliency. And whatever I do and believe from that place will be in alignment with my identity. Everything else below, like in spirit, of course, it's just like your higher self, your higher purpose, your highest purpose. But everything underneath your identity, which is your values, your beliefs, the capabilities, your behaviors, the environment, everything flows in alignment with your identity. Your identity dictates your subconscious. Your actions and all those things will always be in alignment with who you identify with. So you can never outrun or outperform or like be out of alignment with what you identify as. So it's really, really important to get down to the root of identifying where you are right now in terms of your identity, what you believe about yourself. So if you are going to take something away or like a little assignment, I would say finish that sentence. I am what? Okay, what is your identity? And it can be in any area of your life: family, work, romantic relationship, friendships, family, personal. I would love to hear it in the comments below. I would love to hear what your I am statement is, whether it's your current identity or whether it's your new identity that you want to step into. But do let me know which one it is, so that I know which one is your current identity and which one you want to step into. So yeah, I feel really good about sharing this with you, because it's just so prevalent in my life right now, and I am one of those people who really like to share what's going on like in the moment as I'm feeling it, because I am a sacral manifesting generator and I work off of my sacral hits, and this is one of them. And I just feel like it would be against it's against my nature to not share, just because I feel such a strong pull, and I feel like this is a lot of what God, the universe, wants me to share with you. So if you are seeing this video, it is not by chance, and I hope that you found this video helpful, enlightening. Do share it with someone who is maybe trying to change and shift and become better in their life. I would love to help them out. And again, let me know in the comments what your identity is. All right, until next time, I hope you have a beautiful day and enjoy. You love yourself. You are powerful. You are amazing. You are resilient. You are more than you think you are, and I'm here to support you all the way. All right, I will see you in the next video. All right.